Good morning. As I was getting dressed today and contemplating on what I should wear, I came across this shirt and I decided that I would wear it today. And as I was getting dressed, I couldn't help but to reminisce over how things were a year or so ago when I and the majority of the teachers at my school wore this shirt on the last day of school compared to how things are today. On that day, 2 years ago, we proudly wore this shirt as a little joke. We thought it was funny. We stood outside as parents were picking up their children on the last day of school, and we proudly showed the sentiment of the shirt. It says, "Dear parents, tag, you're it. Love the teachers." It was funny then. But as I think about what's going on today and how you parents have suddenly been thrust into the role of a full time teacher, a role that you were not, well, some of you were not prepared for. Actually, the way that we are all teaching today was something that none of us were prepared for. I want to acknowledge that you have always been your child's first teacher. You have always been a source that's invaluable, a place that teachers could never fill. You guys are the backbone of your child's learning. You are the one that make sure that your child gets up and goes to school every day. The responsibility today is greater on you than it has been since goodness knows when. And so I want to read a poem to you today. It's called Unity. It's a poem that I've read at countless graduation ceremonies, moving on ceremonies, but it's really applicable for me, especially today, and I'd like to share it with you. The author is unknown. The title is Unity. I dreamed I stood in a studio and watched two sculptors there. The clay they used was a young child's mind, and they fashioned it with care. One was a teacher. The tools that were used were books, music, and art. The other, a parent, worked with a guiding hand and a gentle, loving heart. Day after day, the teacher toiled with touch that was deft and sure, while the parent labored close nearby and polished and smoothed it over. And when their task was done, they were proud of what they had wrought. For the things that they had molded into a child could neither be sold or bought. And each agreed they would have failed if each had worked alone, for behind the parents stood the school, and behind the teacher stood the home. How apropos today, right? Just a reminder that we're all in this together, and parents, on behalf of teachers everywhere that are going through the same thing that we're going through, I'd like to raise this mug to you. I salute you today, parents, your child's number one teacher. This one is for you. Happy Teacher Appreciation Day. We teachers are so grateful for everything that you do. Let's continue working together to make this school year one of the best school years your child has ever had. It certainly will be one of the most memorable we all have ever had, right? Happy Teacher Appreciation Week to you. You deserve it.